Good evening, good evening. It is Wednesday, July 29th, and it is a build 42.20 patch day for Project Zomboid. So I've been spending the past week getting ready to go for this. How ready we actually are, I'm not entirely sure. I think we got a few things figured out over the past several days. But we'll see how it goes today. I'm excited to try it out. I've been watching a little bit of it throughout the day, so I've seen some of the new stuff. I'm very excited, though, to be diving in with actually at least a little bit of an understanding. Let me take a quick peek at a couple of things. I know that they made some adjustments. Let's turn on the game audio. Music volume is much louder now than it used to be. Yeah, let's try that. We'll play with it as we go a little bit. Okay, so new menu. I'm going to take a look at this. I know that I was watching a little bit of someone play Extinction earlier. It looked really rough. So I don't quite know that I am ready for that. But I do enjoy I did enjoy the like survival. So I'm not sure if that's apocalypse or not. The canon Zomboid experience, take your time, be careful, watch your back. Accelerated experience for players with less gaming time, less grind, more loot. This one I think I'm not as interested in. Like I want to have like a more authentic experience. Rising, a cozier experience for those who dream of the perfect survivor homestead, less stress, tamer zombies. This one, so I think it's going to be apocalypse. So I think we're going to try that, at least maybe as like kind of a template. I'm not sure what this is supposed to indicate. Is there like a legend? Fort Knox, spooks and scares. We were playing Rosewood. I like this map situation is really neat actually. I think it's super cool. Okay, so we were playing in Rosewood, so that's a little bit familiar for me. We had been spawning in at the police station, so maybe because it's familiar, that might be a good way to kind of jump in. I was driving around a little bit with the car that we had finally gassed up, and we went down to March Ridge, and it was like pretty loaded with zombies. So why don't we go with Rosewood? Again, just because it's a little bit familiar to me. And then DIY expert, firefighter. Fitness and strength, I think, are a no-brainer. Carpenter also seems like it would be good as well. Just because I'm looking, like, I was kind of seeking out ways to kind of fortify a base. Lumberjack gives you maintenance. Obviously axe. Fitness and strength are there. Hey Walian, how are you? Park Ranger also good. Fitness is good, strength is good. Carving. Yeah, I saw that Kavinsky, right? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, that's a big sad. Yeah, very sad. Obviously, you know, I'm a big synthwave enjoyer myself. I was familiar with the news. It's too bad to see. I feel like they added a lot of traits. Carpentry, yes. Fitness, yes. Maintenance, yes. Strength is good. We need to spend 2 points. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm excited to play tonight because I've been looking forward to this since I started playing it. but I'm a little tired. if I'm being totally honest, a little tired. Long work day today, but I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be playing this. Okay. Old man, yeah, I know. We get the inventive trait. Has lower skill level requirements. That seems like it'd be worth it, right? That seems good. Yeah. Bushcrafter. Can find medicinal herbs and craft medicines and poultices. Poultices? Hey Daisy. Good evening. Over on the YouTube. Simple stone and bear tools. Starts fires faster. That's a lot of points though. -8. Sheesh. Hope I'm having a good time. I'm just kind of getting started here, so. Can see nutritional values of any food. Light eater. What was the one I was? Oh, sleepyhead is right. Need more sleep. So now we got 2 points to play with. First aider, gardener, iron gut. Hey Zachary, I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? We have 2 points to play with. I like brave. Is brave still a thing? Strong. Extra knockback from melee weapons, increased carrying weight. 10 though. Jeez, that's a high cost. See, I'm not experienced enough in this game. Less resilient, or less prone to disease, slower rate of zombification. Let's stick in the 2-point range. I thought, yeah, brave is okay. Brave is a 4-point. Less prone to be panicked. Artisan, dexterous transfers. Yeah, maybe that one's good. Faster weapon shouldering time. We don't do a whole lot of shouldering of weapons, do we? Light eater. I guess light eater, right? And we're balanced. Okay. I guess this is fine, right? I like this guy right here with the high top, fade. All right, let's go. Oh my god, that's loud. We're gonna have to fix this audio chat. Okay, we're playing on Apocalypse. I think this is about as close to the survivor or survival mode that I was playing before. I believe it's about as close to that as I can get without going more sandbox. We'll play through and we'll see actually how things kind of go. And if we need to make some adjustments, we can. Yes, we know how to do all the things. We're gonna play it. We're gonna play it super safe. We're gonna close our curtains since we know what's going on. Where are we? Let's figure out where we are. Close curtains. Empty pot. Push bag. Okay. Photograph a football game. Okay. Vision tank, plastic welding torch, iron pipe. I guess we can equip this as primary for now. Aviator glasses. Oh yeah, hang on a second. Let's rock those. Looking good, man. Pen? Sure, why not? Yeah, we're looking good. Are you the only one watching? No. You are not. I just started. I also just started, so. Oh my gosh, duffel bag, yes. Okay, awesome. Research craft, what is that? Research genes. Oh, so we can now research how to craft something just by examining it. Is that, does it consume the item? Let's find out. Not sure what in the world that did for us, but hair dye, adhesive bandage. Yeah, let's take that. Fillet knife. Upstairs. It's like an arcade or something. Neat. It's a little bit noisy though, yeah? I don't see any zombies. It's kind of surprising. Old newspaper. Matchbox. I'll grab that. Frying. Ooh, double barrel shotgun. We'll wear that on the back. Let's also wear hood down. It might be a little warm, but this may not be a terrible little base here. Okay, so it's like a apartments or something above the storefronts. That's a little bit weird. That's another piece of feedback I heard from some people was the audio. Like whenever you plunk something and you kill it, it usually makes kind of a more distinctive, a stronger sound. And that's not happening. Oh no. I just get bitten. This weapon sucks. put a band-aid on. What are our statuses? Pain and terrified. I have to kite a little bit here. All right, well, it's not looking real good here. We're gonna have to bail on combat here. A dish towel or something in here? Oven mitt. I wonder if that'll work. Nope. Wash rag. Okay, no back door, I don't think. This is a little bit kind of wonky looking. Oh no. Shit. All right, well that didn't work out very well, did it? That pipe was terrible. Okay, we're gonna do, I think we're gonna try the same thing. DIY expert with sleepyhead and what was the other one we did? Not big. Hang on, it was a 2-point cost, right? Maybe it's the light eater. All right, let's try it again. Alcohol wipes. Bath towel. Grab. Rip clothing. All right. So you don't get that audible that audible kill confirmation. Hey Jamesy, I'm actually like I'm just now giving it a try. Like I've been playing for 15 minutes maybe. So brand spanking new. Can we just open? No, I have to smash it. Kind of get her out of there. There's a couple changes that they made. I don't know if they were intentional or unintentional. That I don't know that I'm crazy about right now, like right out of the gate, which are like audio related. Like when you kill something, when you like get a critical, you can really, it's obvious, right? Like you can hear an obvious sound. And I'm not getting that like as prominently. So far, at least. Let's go in here and see what we can find. This frying pan is not gonna hold us over. Oh, nice. Let's grab. And I'm very new to the game anyway. Let's put on Life and Living. Woodcraft. Doily. There's a lot of new stuff, like it seems like there's a lot of new what's the word? There's certainly new items. It seems like there's a bunch of new so here, let me just show you, because I'm still kind of getting like I'm still trying to figure this out as well. So okay, what I saw right out of the gate was you can now do different things within the menu, but then you can also like research items, if that makes sense. Yeah, here we go. Research craft. Right, so these shorts denim, you can do research craft. I don't even know what the heck this is. I'm sure it's mentioned in like the patch notes. I don't know what this is really supposed to do. I don't know if it like takes the place of like or it's supplemental to like tailoring or something like that. Or if it has to do with the inventive trait that I also picked up. Yeah, I couldn't say. But it's a little different. Maybe some different systems. And then you just put it back. Learn sew pants. There it is. Yeah, that's about where I am too. Yeah. About 40 hours maybe, if that. So pretty new to the game. Any meds or anything? No. Let's see, here's the other thing too. When you right click, instead of just immediately getting the drink or wash, you have to go another menu in. So just like little things like that, little subtle nuances that are just like a little bit different. Okay. Canned chili, yeast. Okay, so maybe some more ingredients or something. Okay, where the heck are we? So we drew somebody's attention there. I don't know what's over there. There's this little carport or something over there. Maybe we can go check that out real fast. I had been playing on Rosewood quite a lot the past couple of days. But these are newer areas. Nothing here. I don't love the fact that I've got a frying pan for a weapon, but it is what it is. Field of vision also seems a little different, like they tweaked that as well. It's more sharply defined. I feel like my peripheral vision, by comparison to the previous build that I was playing on last night, is like a little bit impaired maybe. She got a backpack on her. She came bearing gifts. Very nice. We play modded, so I'm lost in what's new. I've only ever played vanilla, so I have no like context to what like even that modded experience would be like. But I'm gonna be playing with some friends next week, and they have a few mods in mind, but they've got a lot of hours, so I'm gonna be just kind of learning as I go, maybe a little like along for the ride a little bit. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, this might be a fantastic hideout here. Respiratory filters, floodlights, wires, measuring tape, box of nails, box of batteries. Look at all this stuff, man. Pocket knife. This is great. It seems easier to defend also. Empty bucket. Safety goggles. We gotta wear them safety goggles there now. Look at that, we're ready for COVID. Oh yeah. Barbed wire, hand knife. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but electrical wire. I like this, man. I like this spot. A hacksaw. Carpentry chisel. Wood saw. Screwdriver. Free, a lot of the free storage, man. It's great. Lug wrench. We're in pretty good shape here. Club hammer. And a hatchet. Guys, we hit the jackpot here. This is great. Only one window. I don't know how easily defendable these rolling doors are. Claw hammer, man, we are set. So hacksaw. Craft. What can we craft? I think this is going to be the base. I don't have a pen, but hang on, where are we? That's the old note. All right, so we're over here. Doctor's Lane. The map is a little different, so we're over here. I like this spot though. All right, first things first. Can we disassemble the? Oh, there's a composter. That's so it's a crafted composter. Interesting. All right, let's put the rag in the back, in the bag rather. Hacksaw versus a. Hang on, where is that? Wood saw. Let's grab the wood saw instead. Club hammer. I'm gonna put the bath towel in the bag. Put the all beef patty in the bag. I don't know if we have to keep that ID card or not, but there it is. Measuring tape and hatchet. And then as far as what we're using for a weapon, just use the hatchet, I guess. Let's go disassemble some furniture in these houses and bring it back, and we'll bring back some, we'll barricade those windows. What time is woodcraft on again? I have to unlock that door. Let's remove curtain. We're gonna borrow that. Device options, turn on. Grab these books for a little bit of entertainment. Okay. What do we need? We need stone hammer. Claw. Oh, there's a claw hammer. Okay. Well, looks like we're coming back. These fences don't really do much for us in the way of protection, but we can also build around them later, I suppose. We have access to the woods right here. We get a car, we have places to store it. Pretty solid spot. Claw hammer. Oh, there's 3 of them too. Unpleasantly hot. It's only 71 degrees outside. Wait, hang on. What are we doing here? Disassemble. We'll see what kind of attention this brings. The noise, if any. Scrap wood. Plank. Now we don't want to disassemble the old television. It's a little bit, I feel like it's a little bit harder to click on certain things. Red oak chair. All right, let's run this back. We can at least put curtains up. That's a start anyway. There's a bunch of assholes over here. May just go deal with those at some point. And then crafting, carpentry, carve plank, drill plank. Open box of nails. Oh, whoops. You can't just make a straight plank though, right? Make a nail spike. So plank with nails, we don't need to do that. All right, we're just doing it over and over. This is my lack of experience showing a bit here. Hard hat's probably a good idea too. It'll be hot, but it is what it is. Need to get a better understanding of what the crafting progression looks like, or is supposed to look like. All right, let's go bonk some nerds. See if they have anything useful on them. Okay, that sounded a little bit more distinctive. Paring knife. Uncomfortable. Those are different statuses. More reskags. A lot of farmland over here too. There's anything in these barrels, is there? No, they're just for visual. All right, we're gonna work our way down this way. Empty pallet. Oh wow, there's a lot here. I don't know that we have enough oomph to deal with all that. This little hatchet doesn't do that much damage. Hatchet. Club hammer doesn't do that much either. Let's go this side. Huh. No idea where this is. Paring knife, wallet. Can we equip? If it works like to hold money, if we pick up money or something like that. A lot of duders here. What is a little uncomfortable supposed to mean? Like physically, we just don't feel great. Use that pen. It's a driving school. Okay. I don't know what kind of supplies we're going to find in there, but everything's got an ID on it now. Kind of feel like it's a little bit more to manage. Oh, you know what though? I may find a usable car here. Guys, let me know if the audio needs to be changed at all. If it's too loud or too quiet or anything like that. Seems a little quiet to me, but key ring, vehicle key. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to put that there. Cut up. We'll drop those. Tie headband. Hey, what's up, Uncle Ben? Appreciate you you hanging out. Thank you so much. Enjoy, relax. It's a very chill. I always keep it a pretty chill stream, so appreciate you being here. All right, we're gonna have to find another way in. This is okay. Oh, like it sounds like a cat mewing or something like that out in the distance. Uh oh, we pulled all of them. That's why this may go badly. Where are you going, my dude? Uh-oh. That was kind of lucky, actually. Bad smell. Hello? What you got there, bud? Anything? Something. Oh, there it is. Okay. Where did this person come from? Okay. Nothing usable. You can just come through this way. Been making all that noise. Hello? Okay. Keep banging on the door. Sounds like it seems like it's just her in there. Oh, we have a key to this one. Hey, nice. Suitcase. All right, so we have a vehicle, maybe. Another vehicle key. Oh, it's for this one. Nice. Empty pop can. Come on over. They just kind of fall over the fence. They don't have to climb. They just stumble over it like it's barely there. A little tired. Can probably head back shortly. Broke that other window. I think I could maybe get through, or at least bait their attention. What is that sound? It's so different. Okay, let's let him out. Oh no. Okay. That hatchet did not last long. Alright, let's close this. First aid. Nothing in that first aid station? What a bummer. Key to the office. Twine, adhesive tape. Empty glass bottle. Do I have a water? Yeah, I do have a water bottle. Okay. Oh shit, hello? This is great. More stuff. Dirty bandage. No, thank you. Vending machines are empty. Lovely. I'm gonna eat this peach. Place is picked over, man. Hole punch. Wait, hold on. What was that? Fried chicken? Oh, well, wait a minute. Let's grab that. Matchbook. Correction fluid. Somebody like most of the stuff, it doesn't seem like there's any point in it existing here. I wonder if it's just kind of like filler just for like immersion's sake or something like that. Unclear. Alright, so we got some extra tools in here. That's good to know. Oops. Yo, what's up, Beth? How you doing, man? Alright, I think we have two vehicles. They both look to be in pretty good condition. Let's take a quick peek. Oh my gosh, this vehicle's in great shape. Mostly full up on gas as well. You're surviving. Car is so quiet, like you can't hear anything. Hold on. Audio, music, sound. Turn that up a little bit. Vehicle, engine. It's like the Men in Black vehicle. All right, there's one. Oh, where'd you come from? Dead? The vision in this game is different, and I don't know that I like it. Had to beat the hell out of him. Alright, we better sleep, I think. I don't think there's anywhere to sleep in here. Maybe we hit this up. Can't lock the door. All right, let's go ahead and... Yes, I do. A little uncomfortable. Why would we be uncomfortable? Or tense. Wash yourself. See, we don't have that brave trait. The brave trait prevents this kind of shit from happening. Medium handle. All right, let's go grab this other vehicle. There was something, I feel like there was something good in this one. I just don't remember what it was. Suitcase. out. Let's see what we're actually working with. What is best in life? Can you expound on that a bit for me? When we say best in life, what are we referring to? It's not much gas in here, but we can at least bring it back. All right. To crush your enemies and hear the... Oh. I see what you're saying. Yes, I suppose. Suppose this could be okay. What is that from? That sounds so familiar. What kind of condition is this? Old Conan, okay. It's Schwarzenegger Conan, right? It's probably been 20 years, 25 years since I've seen the movie. Easily. If not more. Pushed him right out of his hat. All right, so that's a tall fence. All these guys all lined up on top. Is this the, this isn't the, no, this would be the penitentiary. Is that like a cop? It kind of looks like a cop. I think eventually they can push that gate down, but this one can definitely come over. Hello? I'm gonna start wandering over here. Western wear boot. Oh, there's a holster. Better eat that fried chicken. All right, what is this building? Oh, am I on the other side of the police station in the town hall? I wonder if I am. I bet I am. Was this here the whole time? I just didn't even bother to come over here. Cooler. And don't touch the lettuce. Grape soda. Oh my god, you can't go wrong with grape soda. Collect seeds. Seeds for the bell pepper too. All right, we are well fed. Sorry about that, Corey Cousins. No clue where I am. This doesn't look like Rosewood. Been playing in Rosewood for the past few nights. Doesn't look at all familiar. Oh shit, the key's in the ignition. I think it's probably out of gas. Yeah, gas. Okay. Hey, good to know though. Got another. Can we take the key with us? Hold on. It doesn't say. We just don't have to worry about it at all. I don't know. Knox Bank. Court of Justice. Okay. So I'm kind of getting a little bit... It still looks different to me, but... This must be the police station on the other side. This is the firehouse, right? I think so. Lock is broken. What kind of condition is this in? Oh, not very good. This may actually be a problem. Let's run. This might be foolish. Oh no. Can't quite hop that fence. There's the police station. Okay. Damn, there's a lot of them here. Shit. Do I have anything else I can use here? Claw hammer. It just doesn't do a whole lot of damage. The heartbeat adds a little extra stress to the situation, doesn't it? Okay. I want to get in here and see if I can get a nightstick or something. They finally figured out a way around. Okay. Oh my, look who it is. Wow, wow. Hi, Jor, how are you? It's been years. How the heck are you? What time is it over there? It's like, what, like 6 or 7 in the morning? 5 in the morning? This is Project Zomboid. Have you not seen this? It's kind of an old game, actually. It's been around for quite a while. It's like a post-apocalyptic survival crafting isometric game. $6:38. I thought it was about that time, yeah. Just got back from taking our friend to the airport. Visited. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I hope you've been doing great. Yeah, you know, I can't complain. Life has been busy. You know, I just came back to streaming at the end of May. After like a 4-year break, I think is what it. Oh, damn it! We got all the attention of these assholes. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what you were referring to. I'm not at home, so I don't have my camera. This is kind of like a travel setup, I guess, if you will. So I've got an audio setup, not a camera. Yeah, for sure. And, you know, like, obviously, like, that we've talked about the time difference in the past. It's going to be difficult for a lot of people who are in European time zones to catch the stream unless they have vampire hours. That looks like a nightstick right there. Which is exactly what I'm looking for. Can we just go to sleep, please? No multi-hit. Feels bad, man. Bro, please. Oh, he doesn't have a nightstick. Right? No, he doesn't. Bummer. It looked like he had one. It is. Yes, it is really me. Yeah. I am in the Midwest, actually. Midwestern United States. Spending some time with family over the summer. We'll go back to, actually, we'll go back to Florida on Saturday. It's very hot there right now. It's actually really pleasant here this summer. Don't touch. Minor pain. All these new statuses are a little bit weird for me. Short blunt. It's not my life anymore, but got a pleasant summer here too, at least from our perspective, because it's been much cooler than normal. Yeah, it's nice when you get a little bit of a reprieve. Key to the fire station. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. It's been interesting coming back though, and it's, you know, what's been pretty amazing to see is that how many people who have actually started streaming and like they attribute their me as like some sort of inspiration, like just like really kind of something I never would have, I guess, thought. Which I think that's probably my proudest thing about having done it at all, is the fact that I've, like, you know, made a positive impact. Hey, Ratsy. What's your objective in the game currently? I don't know. I'm just kind of meandering around aimlessly and just collecting, looting, and finding a bunch of trouble to get into. I should have sat down on the ground before engaging this individual. Because lungs. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't want to get too like far ahead of myself in terms of like, you know, the impact. I think it's important to maintain a healthy perspective. So I'm grateful for you mentioning that. I need to get in this police station or the firehouse and get an actual weapon, because these hand tools for weapons are just not gonna do it for me. Can we sit while we eat? We can. Fabulous. All right. Breath has been regained. Smells bad out here. I can't imagine why. Yeah, see, they must have told their friends I'm not messing around. We did get the firehouse key, which is great. The firehouse is seems a little busy over here. So I think we're going to stick with the police station for a weapon. I think that's the play. It'd be nice if I could get one of these losers with a nightstick. I don't see any with one though. You've now inspired me to watch Twitch and talk in chat though, which is something I don't really do nowadays. Have you just been have you just like kind of taken a perma break from spectating video game live streams? Oh shit, did I not clean that up? Oh god damn it. Wait. Remove glass. I think we're kind of fucked here actually. Hold on. Okay. That's some stupid shit, man. You gotta be kidding me. So I took my shoes off because I swapped them out for the fireman's boots. And for whatever reason, it didn't actually equip. It didn't actually equip the stupid boots. And so now I walked in here and stepped in bare feet on the goddamn broken glass. Oh, fuck my whole life, guys. It's kind of gross in here too. Wow, there's a lot of yeah, we're fucked. Yep, we're dead. That's good. All right, well, it was a decent start. We're just gonna go down. The risk of sounding obnoxious, I think I've outgrown a little bit. That's fair. This is the people I used to watch. Internet kind of stops people from growing up. I think that's fair. I think that's a fair criticism. I think I agree also. Twitch is a much different place than it used to be. That's like very much on the surface. But I've definitely seen some of that in certain people that I've watched also. I think we're gonna pick a different maybe not police officer. What was the one that we used before? The music is like mixed awfully in this build. Carpenter. You have strength. You need fitness though, I think, is also the other piece we're kind of missing a little bit. Strength and fitness is good. Very strange. Some people I start watching around 20 are now 30. They still act 20. Yeah, that's interesting that you say that, because I actually was watching somebody. I'm obviously not going to be too specific, but I watched somebody recently that's been around for a long time, even before I started streaming. And you know, they look different, but they're also very much the same. So I'm seeing a little bit of that here and there too. In the community, it's really cool to see kind of the opposite thing though, where people are like, when I had my like kind of comeback stream, I don't call it a comeback, but I was doing like a test stream saying, hey, gonna get back into it. I'm gonna do a kind of test out my setup and see how it goes. So many people came in and just hearing about like, hey, like when I first started watching, I was in high school. Now I'm like engaged to be married, or I had kids, or like, so like I see some of the either the stagnation or even the regression from broadcasters, but then I see like the great progress from people who watch, like people in the community, which I think is pretty amazing. But there's definitely a correlation to living in a space where you feel like you need to be entertaining and you have a certain brand. Like, you know, streamers have personas too. You meet people and you realize, like, you start to get an understanding of like the extent of the persona when you finally get a chance to meet somebody in person. I'm gonna add Brave and Sleepyhead. All right, let's make a new dude. Hey, I like Ike. Ike Oakley, let's go. Where did we wake up? Is this the same place we were before? Same exact place we were at before. Which means there's like nothing here, I think. Yeah, same spot. All right, so we need to make our way. Police station's down here. So, okay, so this place has already been picked over. It's been looted. So there's nothing in here for me to get. So we're just going to leave. Yeah, I thought that was wonderful. I love hearing people's life updates, you know. There's going to be food in here. We do need the evap one. The brand thing, I also think people want to be funny and relevant, like they just want to be seen as boring and old. Yeah, and that's like, I've been pretty transparent about some of my self-conscious feelings about the way that I've always been on stream, but I'm just kind of like, I don't really have a persona. I'm just myself, you know. And I think I've gotten a little bit more comfortable in my own skin over the years, where, you know, it is what it is, you know. At the end of the day, it's not for your job anyway, you know. It's gonna be a big old problem. I need you to, can I get you to fall over? Thank you, that's great. Little manual labor here. Controls in Zomboid are still kind of a clunky problem for me. Well, my life update for you is that I've now lived in Finland for 5 years as of June. I work part-time and study Finnish part-time. I have a lot of friends here. More active in social life than I would prefer. Francie and I are doing very well over there. That's wonderful news. I was wondering, like you were one of the couple of people that I was like kind of, because we talked quite a bit, right? I was curious about your update, and I was like, you know what? Hopefully she pops in at some point and gives me the scoop. So I'm really glad to see you. You and Aratsi, obviously. Aratsi is always in my, like, there's always listed as a viewer in my chat, like in the users list. Like, even for years when I didn't stream, like the 4-year break that I took, there was one viewer in my user list, and it was Aratsi. Like, no idea why that is, but isn't there an app or something like that? Isn't there like there's a piece of software like that you can use that's like a desktop Twitch chat app? I wondered if that was it, where you just persistently exist in chats. I like it. I like the creepy. That's cool. I don't remember what that was called though. Digital watch. IRC chat. Okay. We are just kind of, I guess we're just going to continue to kind of raw dog this for a bit until we get something to swing around. I haven't played a whole lot of Zomboid, so like, I'm very new. Gonna be playing some Zomboid on a private server with some friends and starting next week. And so in an effort to not be completely useless, I decided to play solo for a week or two and get familiar. The audio is really weird. All right, we got a butter knife. In Battlefield 6, but I've been abandoned by all my teammates and reinforcements. I can't help you personally with that one. Leather jacket. I can't rip this because I don't have any tools. Where's my old body? Am I wandering around here somewhere? I died somewhere around these parts. Right? I think there's all my... Is that all my shit right there? I do not remember. I left the door open because I'm really good. So this is going to be a real pain in the dick. Oh, yeah. And like, you know, Jor, I'm like just very, very perfectly average at pretty much every video game. And so I'm struggling to, I'm struggling really to kind of make the ends meet here, if you take my meaning. There's persistency, yeah. So like I died here just a bit ago. You can see like the aftermath of all the combat that I had here. My body and my belongings should be here. Perfect. We got a lucky crit head stomp there. All right. And there is a period of time where your former self doesn't turn. I'm not seeing that. I must have wandered away. That happens also. But I had keys, like my base. I had a couple of cars. I had a bunch of keys. See if we can kind of drag these losers out one by one. There you go. There's a new mode for this game too, in this build, this current build. It's called Extinction. And it looks absolutely brutal. Oh shit, there I am. There's my old self. Sorry, me. Sorry, I'm a little bit of a sweat lord right now. Just trying to survive this situation here. Okay. Let me make sure I'm safe to loot myself. Yep, this is me. Why don't we close this door so at least we have one angle that isn't terribly dangerous. Alright, well, we're gonna have to deal with this first, I guess. With the idea of having expand further and further out in your search, yeah. Well, and you know, at some point it becomes, I don't know how much of this you've watched or played, but if you've gotten to a point where you have a big base and you have a self-sustaining sort of facility. I've definitely not gotten anywhere near that far, but I've watched some people who have, and it's pretty fascinating. Like it kind of changes the dynamic. It changes the dynamic of the game pretty significantly. grab. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, all the food is there. That's great. Pocket knife. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here. Wear the holster. We have a watch already. Long socks, shoes. Okay, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna unequip the damn shoes. Okay, and we're gonna put on the work boots. Okay, you guys are my witness that we have the boots on. They are currently equipped. They are on my feet. It's pretty fascinating though. All right, we need stuff in here. Water dispenser. Let's fill the bottle. And we'll grab a quick drink while we're here. Any food? Never any food in here. Looks like we got some attention here. It's usually cigs in here too. Fight him out of here. Valheim. Valheim's another game I'm gonna be jumping into. So like my slate of games for the fall is gonna be the I'm cautiously optimistic about Halloween. Obviously I'm a big Halloween Michael Myers fan. So I'm gonna play that. I'm hopeful that it's not like Friday the 13th all over again. And then the Valheim release is also I think September. I think Valheim goes to version 1.0 and you get Deep North. I want to say it's like the same, it might be the same weekend as Halloween's release. Too many games. Not a problem. I'm not mad about that. This door's getting ready to pop. Yeah, it goes to 1.0 and we get Deep North. So I've got a server. My brother-in-law actually we had been playing on, and we like slow rolled that shit. Like we really like tried to extract. Yo, Ping, what's up, brother? Thank you for the tier 2, 109 big ones, man. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Much love to you, sir. My brother-in-law and I have been playing on a private server, and we slow rolled. We extracted everything we could out of the game so far. Like big elaborate bases and things are going well, man. We're getting a little tired here. Okay, another police officer, staff. Oh shit, okay. Club hammerhead, we better grab that. Can recraft. Entire village. Yeah, we've done some village type stuff. Usually we just, because it's just the two of us, we usually just go with like one big structure. That's generally the approach. But man, there's some pretty amazing stuff I've seen people do. Really, really impressive. Some subterranean builds. It's pretty, it's awesome. No nightsticks or anything. This person may have a vest on him, actually. Oh, are you fucking me right now? Come on. Okay. Well, this is going to be a problem. I don't know if that was a scratch or if it definitely isn't bitten, but I need to get a disinfectant out of the bag. All right, remove bandage. Unpack. Disinfect. You go into a police station expecting at least one club nightstick type of deal. Not a single. Since once that happened to me, I'd be so over this running game. Yeah, I've developed a little bit of resilience to it. I think I've just found like kind of the humor in the situation. I also take a little bit of peace in knowing that I can just come recollect my shit. It would be fabulous to see some of the items that you would expect to see in some of these places, though. Just destroying this place. Can't see a gol darn thing, chat. It's useless. The last file, save file or game I started was I had two characters that spawned in here. And there were like 3 nightsticks, guns, all just in desks here. So I don't know if I just got incredibly lucky or what the deal is, but grab a snack. Should be the armory back here. I need a key. All right, and we can go that way. Yeah, we need a key. Son of a bitch, man. Game said you're an expert. If only. I think they're in the potty. Oh, hey. First aid kit. Can't unpack it. Finally. Holy smokes. Just in the nick of time, too. All right. What else? Where were we? Fanny pack. That's great. Bulletproof vest. We like that as well. Minor pain. Dirty bandage. Hopefully I have another. Shoulder holster. Combination padlock. I don't know how to value some of these items, and some of them I've just flat out not seen before. Hey, jelly donut. All right. Good stuff. That's true. Yes. As a matter of fact, the bulletproof vest is actually really good for like scratch protection. Plus 55 to scratch defense, plus 30 to bite defense. We just need some like leather gloves or something. Okay. This ended up being okay. I just comment on that only because like I don't know how often like zombies are actually going for like a targeted bite to the chest. Seems unlikely. That was the weirdest fall. Zombies. Can we sneak by? We do the sneaky. Hey Thomas, how are you? This makes you hot and uncomfortable though. Zombie Part 2, electric boogaloo, right? Isn't that the meme? But you know, Thomas, I think the psychological safety of wearing it outstrips the detriment, you know. This one's like, oh, Brenda, what are you doing? Brenda, I've been meaning to tell you about about that one episode of The Golden Girls. All right, let's go home. I think we've had enough. We've had enough this evening. We have to go to the clinic or whatever. Several rainstorms blew through my neighborhood today. Cooled down nicely, unlike last night. Miserably hot. It's beautiful here today. All right, let's sleep. It was a busy day at work, but we ended up having a nice little evening. Went out to dinner and did some stuff out and about. It was really nice. I think we need some sleeping tablets or something. Let's go to the other compound here. We have 2 vehicles. Only one of them has gas. There's no locked door option anymore. I'm a little sad about that. But he's in so much pain from the last few days. Have you been doing just like, have you like doing outdoorsy stuff, or if you don't mind my asking? Like hiking or like something like that? I see. So the shoulder holster is sort of senseless if you have the vest. You just use a regular holster. The Cheapskates, John Spiral, Escaping Captivity. They're funny. Got a full couch day. Some of these new textures and buildings are really nice. It looks really good. The audio is weird though, I will say. Need like a food shelf. Yeah, a lot of different terrain. Did more walking in Berlin early this month. That was fine because it was almost entirely just flat ground. My wife and I have been talking about getting back into half marathons. It's been a bit since we've done one. We're talking about going to Alaska at some point also. I'd like to do some like I'd like to do like an Alaskan cruise or something like that, and do some excursions. I think that would be pretty neat. Let's see. Rags dirty. Claw hammer. I've got that already on a belt. Oh, we have a lighter too. That's good. Wooden mallet. We did a day trip to Estonia, which was lots of cobblestone, stairs, and hills. The next day we did a trip to castle and oh my god, castle visits would be so amazing. Yesterday we did a zoo with lots of hills, stairs, yep, up and down, all that vertical movement. Alaskan cruise would be beautiful. Yeah, we're excited about it. We went to England. We went to England in March this year. We actually went to Wales and then England. And we spent a week there, and that was a lot of walking. We went to Stonehenge. That was pretty incredible. Like kind of a surreal experience, actually. We spent some time in London. Went to a football match over there and at Wrexham over in Wales. And so we just and we spent 3 days in the Cotswolds, which was nice. We rented a house at Burton on the Water, which was pretty amazing as well. I really enjoyed that. We all did. It was very relaxing, actually. Wrexham. Yeah. But that Stonehenge is smaller than expected. You know, I don't know that I would say that, only because I didn't really have like an expectation built up in my head, if that makes sense. You lived North London for 4 years. I didn't know that. Thomas over on YouTube says Steven Still's Southern Cross cruise would be fun to do once in my life. Not sure I'd ever want to do that trip, but that long again, but it'd be fun to say I did it. Yeah. Some of these things are just like, you know, some of them are for like, okay, so my son, I wanted to make sure, like my wife and I both wanted to make sure that we gave him as many like cultural enrichment experiences in his youth, in his younger years as possible. And so, you know, we get, obviously, you know, we get to do vacations, which is nice for us just because we need the downtime. We, you know, my wife and I, we both work hard. So it gives us some downtime, but all at in the same one fell swoop. We try to build in opportunities for him to get exposure to other ways of life and different parts of the world. That was something that we felt really strongly about. And so we try to do that as much as possible. I don't know why we're like, what's the point of these? Oh, these are just like kind of clutter now, these ID cards. I'm not a big fan of that. I did not know you spent time in London though, Meth. That's cool. But Stonehenge was amazing. I don't know that I would say that it was bigger or smaller than I expected, only because I just didn't really like have any concept of it. It's hard to get scale in pictures, and I understand why that is now because I've been there, and that's because you can't get that close to it. Apparently, back in like the 60s or 70s. Well, okay, first of all, I guess it's important to mention that Stonehenge was long viewed as a place for like spiritual healing or spiritual salvation or something like that. I think that's how it was kind of articulated. And so with that in mind, people who would go visit the site later on would try to like chisel off a piece of one of the stones, thinking that if it contained some sort of energy, and if they kept it in their house, it would either protect them or it would provide healing or something along those lines. And so over time, it would just get defaced, you know. People would write their names in it, people were taking chunks out of it and stuff like that. So it was, they had to kind of rope it off. So you can't get that close to it. And so any pictures that I looked at, it was really difficult to tell, you know, how big or small it was. Well. This man is stacked over here. Jesus. Jory, I thought about you a couple times because my wife was talking about going to Nova Scotia. That's like that's very high on her list, actually. It's like kind of dying to do it. Thought I heard one other guy over here. Oh, that's resilient, man. Where? I can hear. Oh, it's this guy over here. Oh, we got a crawler. Duffel bag. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Do we want? We probably want this shotgun, right? We'll put it on our back. Oh, there's nothing in it. Alright, let's just put it back. Nothing on that keyring. I'm gonna put that away. We need to make a little bit of room. I have a list of Nova Scotia recommendations I've sent over to 2 people over the last year and a half that would more than, yeah, I would appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know when we're gonna get around to do it. I just know that, like, my wife is a pretty determined individual, so she has mentioned, I'm like, hey, you know, I used to know somebody who, I know somebody who used to live there. I'm sure I could get some information. But other things we did, other touristy things we did in England were, we went to the Harry Potter studio tour, which I thought was really cool. My son liked it a lot too. My son, Jor, this might kind of blow your socks off a little bit. My son is going to be 14 in 2 months. Give you a second to digest that shit. I have to look at him every day. Yo, what's up, Gambo? Yeah, he's gonna be 14. He's almost as I'm 6'3" and he is he's catching up to me very fast. It's slightly alarming. Empty gas can. Map of Riverside. It's too dark to read. Oh, mechanics. Nice. Oh, we're full up. Shit. Okay. All backpack holds 15. Whereas the duffel holds 18. Okay, so this is in fact better. We're still over encumbered, but I like a room to talk. My oldest turns 30. 30? Oh my gosh. Yeah, they grow up super fast, man. It's wild. Sorry if I missed some things in chat here. Thomas said a bit ago, sorry I missed this in doing some things here. A couple I know took their daughter on a long trip to China where she was a kid, pretty much ended her persnickety eating habits. I went to Japan when I spent 2 weeks in Tokyo and Osaka. And I thought it was an incredible experience. The food was interesting. Everything was really, really salty. Like super salty. But it was good. Beef jerky. Man, I'm gonna have to come back here with, actually, why don't I just load this stuff up in the car? Just load the trunk. I'm not a huge fan of the fog here, but... hello? Master Chef Canada. Oh, awesome. Opened a brewery, still very successful. That's fantastic. What a great story that is. Quite strange he's 14, not gonna lie. Remember you thinking about where to send him to school. Yeah. And now we're talking about where to, like, what college to send him to. It's odd, isn't it? I'm just gonna put the shotgun in here too. Daughter didn't like to eat anything strange to her, which had a texture she wasn't used to. China, though, either eat their food, yeah, or not eat it, not eat it at all. Yeah, that's kind of how it was presented to me. But I actually ended up kind of enjoying what I had. This fresh food's gonna go bad, so we may as well do it. Just having a shower for her first baby on Saturday. Oh wow. Yeah. Time is interesting. I'm gonna be 43 in January, which is still, the fact that I'm in my 40s is it still kind of takes me aback a little bit every now and then when I spend too much time thinking about it. I suppose I should be thankful I'm here though. Hit the big 5-0 next June. Damn. Seltzer water, pineapple soda. Pineapple soda actually sounds pretty good in real life. Pork rinds. Let's just grab all the snacks. We're gonna need this. I don't want the candy, but get some plonkies. I don't know. It's supposed to be like a Twinkie. Kind of looks like a dart. Some plonkies. Caramel candies, dehydrated meat stick. Very good. All right, let's go and see if we can find, hang on, is there anything over here? Oh, just bathroom. What do you need to disassemble this? Welding torch, welding goggles, welder mask. Oh, there's the first, oh, fantastic. Just what we needed. How are we doing here? Dirty bandage. Infected. Great. Wash yourself. Pretty good chance I'm going to vanish, fall asleep. Yeah, all good. My vanish was not. No, all good. All good. I understand. It was great to see you guys. Hopefully we can catch up at some point. Maybe not during dog shit hours for you, but it was great to catch up and chat with you for a bit. I'm glad to hear you guys are doing great. That's amazing to hear. Thomas says, I've got 19 years on you. 43 was rough for me. Not as bad as 40, but still not good. No, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Unpack that. Bandage. Didn't I grab painkillers, right? Take pills. Wait, what did I just take? I ate something, right? No, I took the antibiotics. Okay. I'm glad we stopped over here. Glad there was actually something in there. Sometimes these first aid kits are they're just empty. I saw rubber gloves. Did I just imagine that? Two empty gas cans. I thought, man, I must have just like imagined that or something. I swore I saw rubber gloves there. Well, I hope you're doing better now. As long as you're doing better now. There's the medical clinic there. What kind of condition is this nightstick in? Condition's good. I think it just passed right through objects. How do we get in here? All right. Painkillers, we'll take those for sure. Surgical gloves. I don't know if we're going to need those, but maybe we can come back for them if necessary. Hopefully it's not necessary. Medical shears. Antibiotic. More bandages. Guess we'll just take them. Biohazard container. Oh, beta blockers. Box of antibiotics. Tweezers. That's probably helpful. No, you're all good, man. Have a good rest of your night. Get some rest, dude. I got about 15 minutes left of me here as well. Work has been quite busy lately. A little outdoor patio area. And drink all the honey. It's weird that you have like a like you're drinking a liquid and not a thick viscous liquid like honey actually is. Rubber gloves, that's what I was wanting to wear. Empty bucket, let's take that too. Bleach. We're gonna be pretty well stocked here. First aid. Oxygen tank. Huh. Hazmat suit. Interesting. Let's remember that. I won't, but I'll try. CMF. All right. What else do we need while we're out and about? Bad smell, drowsy. Let's see what things look like. Oh my gosh, I just can't see anything. Oh wow, the inn looks, look how different the inn looks. Where we were holed up last night. There's the laundromat. Man, so different. Baked goods. There's tons of stuff to go check out. Yeah, they changed a lot with this build compared to what we were doing last night. And these, I kind of hate these trees though, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, okay. Got a little lost. I don't hate the way that they look. I don't like how they impede my vision, so. You know what I mean? No, you can't open that from that side. Okay, well that's a good thing, I guess. All right, let's unload the goodies. Yeah, they certainly look nice. No disagreement there. All right, we got some first aid stuff here. I don't know that we need that anymore. Okay. Need to get a little bit of organization here. So maybe with this locker. I have these composting boxes too. We need like a first aid box. So let's start there. All right, so let's move the antibiotics, antidepressants, beta blockers, box of antibiotics, 14 painkillers. Wow, that's quite a lot, huh? Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Okay, so there's drugs. We have a little, like, just construction materials and everything, which is good, but all right, there's our food. We have books. More construction material. Tools, construction material. I could spend like quite a while just organizing all of this. We're tired and uncomfortable. So hang on. The clothes, the environment, or something else is making you uncomfortable. It's probably... Probably the rubber gloves, isn't it? Composter. I wonder how this works, the composter. A little uncomfortable. Fillet knife. Actually, that's a good place to keep clothes. Yeah, it says I'm a little uncomfortable. What is this looking like? Music is good. Alright, barbed wire, box of nails. Okay, just trying to achieve a little bit of organization here. Floodlights. But you can't hang stuff in a cover. That would be really nice. That would be a great quality of life. Quality of life enhancer. Empty bucket. Alcohol wipes. Okay. Matchbox. I don't know that we need to carry that if we have 2 lighters. Be nice if I could like move these things around too. That would also be nice. All right, let's unload the vehicle. Sure, nobody followed me first. Okay, I think we're good. John Wick pencil. I like that idea. All right. unpack. I don't understand the unpack thing. Drop. Oh, I see. Okay. Claw hammer. We need to probably keep that on us. Can we repair this? Craft. Assemble medium implement. We need a medium hammer. Or a medium handle. We have that. It's broken. I find the crafting to be a little bit, maybe a little bit daunting. Maybe not daunting is not the right word, but a little bit, I think, difficult to understand at first. I think I need to just spend some more time with it. I also am aware about the, I'm aware that I should be in front of a TV watching the Life and whatever it's called, the that one channel that teaches you how to do shit. I just there's a lot of systems I just don't understand or don't have a solid grasp on yet. Concrete. Oh, we have a welder mask here. That's good. Let's put the pocket knife there. Adhesive tape. We have some more of that somewhere around here. Yeah, we do have a few books. That's true. I had another box around here with tape. All right. Bag is empty. Let's go rest for a bit. Woodcraft. All right. Got carpentry up. just talking about that, weren't we? Carpentry level 1. What else is worth watching? I turn it off, I guess. Canned chili. Can we eat this still? Open and eat. What time we got here? Oh Lord, it's 1 o'clock. All right. I think what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it up here. We're going to go ahead and call it a night. Good first night with this patch though. Very happy with this. I feel like I'm slowly getting a little bit more acclimated. Slowly but surely. We'll keep figuring it out. There's a bunch of stuff I'm sure I'm not doing very well, but we don't know what we don't know. That's all right. I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight. Really appreciate all the support. If you guys are watching on YouTube and you haven't already, I'd ask that you consider liking, maybe even subscribing if you enjoyed. I'm live about 4 to 5 nights a week in the evenings. I'm actually very close to 500 subs, so I'd really appreciate the love and support if you are so inclined. Thank you guys all very much. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. I will be back tomorrow around 10:30 or so Eastern time. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.